It'll be back shortly. Stand by, everybody. Here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Rituro. Welcome back to Canada, the true north, strong and free. Our featured match today, an all-Canadian match against the Supporter Shield table leading Montreal Impact against the Vancouver Whitecaps, who, are still recovering from a bad start to the season, 3-4-5. Yeesh. However, 4 of those 5 losses are away, so I mean, that's something. We are getting points at home, so thank goodness we can at least do that. Still, 13 points from 12 matches is not acceptable at all, and I need to start turning things around in a hurry. And, I just have to do it against a Montreal team that is currently on 29 points and really crushing it in the East. No pressure. Anyway, as we always do, let's start off here with the check on the squad. As you know, the whole point of this save file is to prove that a pro-Canadian side treating Americans as internationals, just as they treat Canadians as internationals, could survive in Major League Soccer. We have 9 international spots, only 5 non-Canadians on the roster, so we are compliant. That number has gone down for a very specific reason. And we take a look at the squad here. We did manage to finally move somebody else out on loan, that being Mr. Frank Palmer. Where did you go here, Palmer? There he is. Frank Palmer is currently away at Charleston. He finally got into his thick head that maybe he should go out on loan and get some experience. And he's gone, and we're all very happy, sort of, for him. Kevin Cambert is back from his early injury. He's off the DL6, so at least he can come off the DL6. Laurent Maury is still bugged. So, man, I can't wait for this loan contract to be over so we can actually get some playing time with Lazio. So, in case any of you are starting a file in Football Manager 2015 before 2016 comes out, don't put your loan players on the DL6. Stuff like this happens, and it's horrible because, I want him playing. This is like the next great Canadian hope at striker, and he can't do anything. I say the next great Canadian hope because the current great Canadian hope for striker has just been traded. Orlando City have traded Kyle Larin to, you're never going to believe this, FC Dallas. FC Dallas now have Kyle Larin, the $7,500, $2.7 million man, the great Canadian hope, playing in front of the likes of Kellen Acosta. Oh, he's got Mauro Diaz feeding him as soon as he's healthy. Like, that's a scary, scary thought, Mauro Diaz feeding Kyle Larin. You thought Larin was getting service already from Kaká over in Orlando. Now he's getting it from Diaz? That's a scary prospect. And, they're right behind us in the West, so, it's kind of a thing. And they've still got, Castillo, they have Jean-Baptiste Perazzi as well, Dan Kennedy's their captain in goal. It's really, this version of Dallas is even scarier than the current one, if you can believe it, which is not so good. One other scary thing is the sudden crisis we may have at depth on left back. Right now, Beaker is currently being courted by FC Utrecht, who I will do my absolute best to fend off. However, if I don't, I'm in trouble because Ashton Morgan wants out. He's fallen off a bit, and he wants first team minutes so he gets something out of his career. Can't blame him. But, I don't have a competent left back other than Tobin who can play in both positions. Worst case scenario, if I lose Beaker and Morgan and I have to use Blake Smith as a deputized left back behind Tobin and Tybert, it's not the worst thing in the world. I have enough squad to rotate through, but ideally I would like to keep Beaker, and if I have to lose somebody, only lose Ashton Morgan. That's best case scenario right there. Current state of the squad as we are in this season, Teal Bunbury in 6 appearances, 2 goals, is actually having a rock'em sock'em season so far, which is good because I'm trying to get rid of him. He's really just being a cranky pants about this thing, and I want his $5,000 a week salary off the books. Pedro Morales in 8 appearances, also 7.19, looking good. 10 appearances for Tyler Findlay, 7.12. This kid is doing very good. Having Adam Munoz push him has been great. 9 appearances for Munoz, 6.76, good for his first year in the league as the draft pick. Russell Tybert, the other above 7 player, at 2 goals, 2 assists in 10 appearances, no subs, 7.02, pretty darn good for Captain Canada over there. Since Will Johnson isn't here, Tybert is obviously Captain Canada. Moving on, let's get to the featured match against Montreal. Oh boy, the first in the East against second last in the West. Montreal playing a modified version of the 4-2-3-1 with a deeper lying central midfielder in Leo Gonçalves. Feeding the likes of Maidana, Duca, and Leipzig, who I believe is a draft pick. Right, everyone's looking good here fitness-wise, so I've been pretty good managing everyone's fitness through reserve friendlies and just regular rotation, so that's good. Hanlon and Froze still in the side. I still think I can get some use out of them. Froze still wants to be moved, but it hasn't happened yet. So I think he's finally calmed down about that situation. He's getting minutes, why would he complain? I think we'll go with this, though. We'll go with Carducci, Viscosi, Henry, Tobin, and Beaker, Piet and Finley in the 2, Tyler Morales, Bustos up front, and Zavaris leading the line. Just because I want to try something here. I want Zavaris to show me why I should be picking him. In theory, he should be a great prospect for us, but he's just not showing it. Also, Lavery's just come back from injury, and, you know, Bunbury's being a pouty pants. So it's going to be Zavaris Clark. Try and serve youth in this match against Montreal. Tally Hall, apparently the key man. Paul Tobin, key man for us. Of course he is. Tobin's fantastic. Yeah, I'm trying to have a little more of a standardized roster instead of the constant chopping and changing that I've been doing. Not that it's a bad thing to be chopping and changing, because everyone stays fit, everyone gets some fitness, gets, you know, an idea of how to play, but, you know, I'd still like to keep things moving, such as they are. Yeah, let's just close him right out of the play, and keep an eye on this Neil Livesey character. Actually, let's not. He's not as good a draft pick as I thought he was. We can just, like, weak foot him, I guess. Maidana and Duca, though, that's a little more concerning. Specifically Maidana. Let's just deal with that right now. Alright, everybody. And the bad form. Yeah, good they bought it. They're buying what I'm selling, and that is important. Keep everybody happy. Give them belief. Give Dumbo the feather. And see if they fly. Vancouver in the white. Montreal in their blue. All-Canadian matchup at BC Place. Vancouver kicking off in the first half. Timer brought down by Maxime Tissot. Canada on Canada action there. And away we go. It's just to give you an idea of how strongly I've been holding this this pro-Canada idea together. So we have Canadian, 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 American, Canadian technically, Canadian, 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 residency, Canadian, Canadian. That's pretty darn good. Only one technical Canadian and only 2 outright non-Canadians. One of whom has residency. It's pretty darn good. On the bench, Canadian, 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 American, 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 Canadian. If only... Oh, Laren's already scored for his new club. What a shocker. If only the Whitecaps could get to a point by 2017 where they're fielding the majority of their bench and 11 as Canadians. The dream. Oh, the dream. Meanwhile, Viscosi and Morales in close, trying to get around the Montreal defense. Not happening. Piet. Bustos steps inside and fires high. That's not going to work, Bustos. Livesey. Not troubling Carducci with that one. Oh, we got Ricardo Salazar. Lovely. Finley looking for the header. Can't get there. Maidana back to Piet. Morales. Daniil Henry. Tybert! That was the right idea, but not with enough pace or at the right part of the net. So maybe not the right idea, per se. Beaker to Zavaris. Crosses. Viscosi over the net. Viscosi's been doing a lot more of this recently, where he sneaks in from his fullback position and tries to offer another shooting angle, which has been very interesting. It's a good little weapon to have. Piet. Morales, wide. I gotta say, we're actually pressuring Montreal more than I thought we would. Problem is nothing's going in the back of the net, and Viscosi is now injured. I'm thinking I might pull him at the half. Come on, guys. Keep going up there and you can win. So let's push Henry over for Viscosi. Bring on What a luxury to be able to bring on Luca Gasparotto as a sub. Oh, this is a good team. Second half. Zavaris will be coming up for Clark if things don't start improving quickly. Duca earns himself a corner. Tybert also having not the best of games on the left. Ooh, That was close. Eric Alexander going for goal with that header. Misses the target. Alright, Zavris, you tried your best. You failed miserably. The moral is it's Caleb Clark's turn. Caleb Clark's turn to go get it done. Oh, it's another Salazar chat. This one does not end in a card. Bida. Great name. Really not a heck of a lot happening here. I don't want to go full 4-1-5, because Montreal will punish that. So, what do we do here with 20 minutes to go? Tybert's picked his game up, which is good. I think the play here is to bring on Mane for Tybert for the pace. Go control and try and burn down the flanks. Higher tempo, exploit the flanks. Morales. Where the heck was that free kick going? Like, that wasn't even in the direction of a player, let alone the net. What the heck? This had better not end up in a goal. I will be royally peeved. Royally peeved. Oh, corner. We should be so lucky. Findlay holding things together in the center, though, along with Piet and Beaker. Good defensive work there. Carducci goes long. Now Montreal are pushing. I think now we go to the attack and try and win it. Late goal. I mean, 0-0 is fine against the top team in the league, but I would love a goal. We need 3 points. No, wrong team. Wrong team with the goal. That is not the team that I wanted to be scoring the winning goal in the 90th minute. Damn it, Eric Alexander. Who fell down on that one? Right side, that's Gasparotto. Gasparotto, where were you? Nowhere near your marker. Oh my goodness, that's a shocking... Yeah, 6.3, you think? That was atrocious, Gasparotto. Alright, one last chance to score up a late equalizer now, as opposed to a winner. Mane. Crosses. Bustos' header is cleared. And thumped down. Still not over. Though you have to think with one good clearing of the ball, that should end it. Clark needs to turn around quickly. That's not turning around quickly. And sure enough, Salazar calls an end to it. And a defensive gaff consigns Vancouver to a 1-0 defeat at home. That was not what I wanted to see. Findlay played his heart out, bossing the midfield. Sadly, it was not enough. And Vancouver's current run of form is not the best one, having lost 2-3 to Toronto, having lost 1-2 to New England. We now lose 0-1. They're all one-goal losses, but a decreasing number of goals scored in each case, which is somewhat concerning. Dallas drew Philadelphia, which is not good. And more importantly, we have still not made up games in hand on some of the teams around us, so we do have a chance to pull ourselves out of these doldrums, but we need wins. We need wins. It's just that simple. Ugh. Not good enough. Yeah, I'll say we're devastated. Oh, whatever. You're all jerks and I hate you. Yes, of course, Larin scores both goals in his debut for FC Dallas, because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Next time on Strong and Free, we continue our campaign towards relevance, and we will face off against the now Larinless Orlando City before we prepare for Toronto FC in the second leg of the semifinal of the Voyageurs Cup 2017 edition. Hopefully we can smack around Toronto and bring home the Voyageurs Cup that we crave so badly. We'll have to wait and see. That'll be next time on Strong and Free. My name is Rituro. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube. Don't forget to leave a comment to talk about what you want to see from my Football Manager 2016 series. I am taking suggestions. And as always, you can join us live in Twitch chat, twitch.tv/Rituro, where all of these episodes are recorded. And I'm being told now, oh, come on, guys, come on. Shocking that a Salazar chat doesn't use a red card. I agree. But then that transitions into level of Vancouver's performance killing Twitch chat. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. My name is Rituro. I'm from Canada, the true north, strong and free. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.